Welcome to my unboxing video. I don't do a lot of unboxing videos, but because you can only do it the first time once, and after it's unboxed you cannot record it anymore, I might as well do one, because I've seen a lot of people doing it about the Garmin FêNIX watches. So this is the model I bought from Amazon, the FêNIX 6. It's their latest model, which came after the 5, and I've chosen for the Pro version because this one has got maps. As you can see here, Pro, it's got a European map installed, which is a nice bonus because I do a lot of cycling tracks, also off-road, mountain bike, single tracks. And then sometimes I choose new routes, which I can only ride by GPS track. And I like the ability that it shows map underlying map. So before this watch, I had another watch. You can also see the video on my channel. It was the Polar Vantage M. It was my first cheaper watch. That one was price range 220, and this one is a lot more expensive. I bought this one for 584 euros, so it's $300 more. And the reason why I didn't kept the Polar is because mainly two, it didn't have any maps, and I could not use it with an ANT Plus power meter. So, and as you can see in this logo, can zoom in a bit. The Garmin is one of the few watches which doesn't only have Bluetooth but also ANT Plus. So that's a big bonus for me. So that enables me to use it with my ANT power meter, and I also got this heart rate chest monitor, and it also transmits on ANT Plus. So if the optical heart rate isn't accurate enough, I can use this in combination with my sensors like the heart rate, power meter, cadence sensor, etc. So enough talk. Now I will open the box, and it's a surprise for me too. So since this is my first Garmin, I'm curious. And there are three versions of the Garmin 6. This is the largest, because it's you can recognize it by the X. And it's not only the largest, it got a 1.4 inch display, but it also has the biggest battery capacity. So this battery is rated in optimal circumstances at 60 hours of use in GPS mode. That's the most. And the Garmin 6S has got a lot smaller, has got a smaller battery too. And then in the middle you've got the S, the normal 6 size. So wow, it's a bit comparable to my Polar Vantage M, which also had 5 centimeter of outer diameter. Only the display is a bit larger because it has got less bezel around it, and that's also nice. So it was a bit disappointing that the Garmin of the Polar had a smaller display, because it has got such a large black bezel on it. And the wristband is also a bit wider. This is 26 millimeter wide, and the normal 6 has got a 22 millimeter band, and the 6S is even smaller. That one has got a I believe 22mm band. So I think the bigger it is, the more comfortable it is. And I'm really curious about the color of the bezel. So it said that the color is black, and I doubted a little bit whether I should buy the even more expensive Garmin FêNIX X Pro Solar version, because the Solar version has got a more gray, slate gray DLC diamond-like coated bezel. So on picture that Solar model looked a bit prettier, but my first impression is the bezel luckily is not totally black. It's a bit light dark gray if you look at it reflected in the light. So I like that. It's got it gives the watch a little bit more contrast in combination with the black chest, the black strap. So this is the back cover with the optical sensor that's also really black, but you don't look at it. It says 100 meters, so that's 10 bar water resistance. First thing I will do now is charge the battery, and then this unboxing video ends. So the charger cable should be somewhere. Sorry, there goes my telephone. I believe there's only a charging cable, no USB power supply, but I've got plenty of those. It came with my telephone, so that's not a big deal. The Polar also had only a cable, not a USB power source included, so it's a bit standard. Only the connection on the Garmin different. It's not magnetic. Got 4 contact points, which are gold plated. 4 contact points, and one on the back, gold plated. In the previous versions, like older FêNIX 3 and the Garmin Vivo Active, it didn't have gold plated connections. So that's also upgrade. And there's a barometer inside. That's what this little opening is for. The barometer and altitude meter and temperature sensor. So you're not supposed to enter these holes with a pin in an attempt to clean it, so that might damage the sensor. And I hope this will last a long time. So in theory, I don't know. Yeah, you are supposed to swim with this, but I don't know if I will do that, because that might damage this sensor. So the main activity for me is cycling. Now connect the charging cable there. So that one clicks in. It's not very long, so I have to use this socket right here. So take the protection plate off. Now I how do you turn this thing on? This button. No. Light button, yeah. So at the top of the left 3 buttons, light is the on button. You see the Garmin logo. Garmin FêNIX 6X, copyright 2019. Loading fit files, loading maps. Oh, and then this is the startup menu. Now I hope you liked the unboxing video. So far I'm pretty impressed with the build quality, and maybe I will do more video in the future after I've tested this watch. But this is it for now, and have a nice day, folks.